Thunder a look to put the Warriors on the brink of elimination at home in Game 4 tonight. If the Warriors win, BPI gives Golden State a 67% chance to win this series. And if the Thunder win, BPI gives OKC a 79% chance to win the series. The last time that a team came back from 3-1 in a conference final was the 1981 Celtics, before I was born, Stephen A. Who needs this win more tonight?
Like I said, the Warriors. OKC loses this game, it's 2-2. It's a back-and-forth battle. Neither team ever won 2 in a row. Golden State loses this game. It'll be the first time all year they've lost 2 games in a row. And it would also put them on the official brink of elimination, down 3-1. They can't afford to allow this to happen, in my opinion. Russell Westbrook is the most ruthless competitor in the NBA. He is a straight killer. And when I think about Kevin Durant, he's a sniper. Now, obviously, we look at Klay Thompson, we look at Steph Curry, we see what they can do. We forget that Kevin Durant is just some simple dude, you know, 6'11", 7'6" wingspan, can pull up from 30, that just happens to average 27 to 28 a game. And with the exception of last season when he only played 27 games, when he averaged 25, by the way, he religiously averages better than 27 a game for like the last 6-7 years. This is Kevin Durant we're talking about. You can't go down 3-1 to the combination of him and Russell Westbrook with the way Steven Adams is playing and the way Billy Donovan is coaching. You can't afford to do that. Warriors lose this game, they're done.
Honestly, I see it completely upside down. I think Oklahoma City needs this must-win tonight. If Oklahoma City doesn't win tonight, it will lose this series, because Golden State obviously has 2 of the last 3 in Golden State. So Golden State would be better positioned and more capable of winning 3 straight with 2 at home than Oklahoma City would be.
Well, I think
because Golden State's done this before. I mean, they're the defending champions, so I trust what they're made of. I think I love what Oklahoma City is becoming, but they have not become yet.
Well, here's where you and I part ways. First of all, we both agree that whoever wins Game 4 will probably win the series. We're there. But the question is, who needs it more? What I'm saying to you is that who is in the most danger? If you lose tonight and you're Oklahoma City, it's 2-2.
Yeah, mathematically, Golden State.
It's not just mathematically, but even from a psychological perspective, the bottom line is you're 2-2, so it's the best of 3. If you are Golden State and you're down 3-1, you can't afford any hiccups. Oklahoma City can afford a hiccup.
Okay, but you do know you get to go back to Oracle potentially twice if it gets to Game 7.
Right.
So, and you've won at Oklahoma City before in the regular season, so I don't think Golden State would be completely out of it if Golden State loses tonight. I would fear for Oklahoma City if it loses
Well,
tonight.
of course, I would fear for them too, but not as much as I would fear for Golden State. If they listen, if I believe Golden State, I picked them to win this series in 7 games. I believe they're going to win it. The only way they have a shot is to win tonight. I'm telling you, even if OKC loses tonight, they're still a very, very formidable threat. I'm making the proclamation that if Golden State loses tonight, it's over.
So you're there.
I'm
over.
there. I'm there.
Okay.
In other words, enjoy at the Oracle. Enjoy Game 5, everybody, because there will be no Game 7 if Golden State loses Game 4. They have to win Game 4 for me to even think about a Game 7.
Okay.
Because I cannot see Oklahoma City being up 3-2 back in Oklahoma City and losing. I don't see that happening. Not at Oklahoma City.
Remember 2 years ago when my Spurs won Game 6 at Oklahoma City?
I hear you. Listen, it's not impossible. We're talking about Golden State here.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't bet my money on it.
Is Levita a Thunder fan, or she's Spurs too?
She's a Thunder fan.
She's Thunder, so she'll be watching.
Definitely, yes.
All right. His mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, you just called her Mama. I never heard you call Mama Levine. What you doing calling Mama Levita for? She's
I
Mama.
don't. She calls her
She's
Levita.
Mama Bailey.
I don't. I never
Mama
call her.
Bailey.
Bayless.
Mama Bailey.
She'll be watching the Thunder.
You call her Mama
I
Bailey.
just call her Mom, and
Yes.
I talked to her last night, and I said, "Hi, Mom."
Oh.
I don't call her Levita.
Got it. I got to go to
West Indians and all of that stuff. We call her Mamita.
Oh, I love it. Well, which team's the most talented in the NFC East? Is it Skip's Cowboys, maybe Stephen A's Giants, or what about the reigning division champion Redskins? We'll reveal that answer next.
That's an excuse for Skip to talk about the Cowboys.
Mamita? NFL.com compiled the top 10 most talented rosters heading into the 2016 season. Now, keep in mind, this is NFL.com, Skip Bayless. The Giants, the NFL, the league, came in 9th on the list, one spot ahead of your Cowboys, who got Ezekiel Elliott. And I mean, it was game changer all over.
You know what I say to that?
Just give him the Lombardi.
I just say baloney to all that, because let's break it down quickly here.
Oh, please.
My offensive line is clearly superior to your offensive line. Ezekiel is clearly superior to, I don't even know whoever's going to play running back, because you don't either. Yeah, you can have Rashad Jennings. My receiving core is better than your receiving core. I got respect. I got respect for that one guy, whatever his name is. But come on,
Sterling Shepard?
No, the other guy, whatever his name is.
Oh,
that guy who loses his cool, you know. And finally, I will take a healthy Tony Romo over Eli any Sunday. That's just me.
Really?
Well, first of all, I don't appreciate this subject.
Why?
Because we're ending the show on a very sour note for me, because I have to agree with Skip. The fact of the matter.
Really?
Well, look, Giants' defense is suspect.
Wow.
And the Giants' offense is high-powered. And when you look at Ezekiel
You
Elliott,
mean Cowboys' offense?
I'm sorry,
high-powered,
no, the Cowboys' offense is high-powered.
High-powered, yes.
That's right.
So you're saying Molly is delusional here?
I'm not saying you're delusional, because I would never disrespect you like that. But I will tell you that the Giants have a lot to prove, whereas we know that the Dallas Cowboys' offense is going to be potent.
Yeah.
Oh, they have nothing to prove, because defense wins championships.
Well, defense wins championships, but the Giants
when
don't
Eli
really
shows
have.
up, when we have good Eli.
Shows up? You mean the interception
He needs
leader?
more help than Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy.
Legs and the arms flailed, trying to sell a call, really, at the end of the day. And we see players do that from time to time. And unfortunately, in this particular case, you know, he made accidental contact, and that's the way we viewed this. We've seen a lot of flails, you know, over the course of the years, and we've seen Green do that too. So look, this warranted more than a flagrant one, but just didn't quite merit a suspension in this case.
That was NBA Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations Kiki Vandeweghe explaining the decision on SportsCenter to Scott Van Pelt to fine and not suspend Draymond Green for that kick in the groin area to Steven Adams in Game 3. Stephen A., were you happy with this decision?
I was ecstatic because I don't want any excuses. I want Golden State or Oklahoma City to win or lose fully loaded. I don't want anybody gone. I don't want anybody injured. I don't want anybody suspended. I don't want anybody prohibited from playing in the game. And I understand that there are people out there that are saying it's not fair. You know, rules are rules, and you know, you got to follow the rules. Well, you know what my man Jeff always tells me? Fair is a place where they judge pigs. It doesn't exist. And I don't give a damn about fairness. I give a damn about making sure. And when I watch the Western Conference Finals tonight, I see a team that's fully loaded. Now, again, I'm not condoning anything that happened. I don't believe it was intentional on the part of Draymond Green. I believe that he's always flailing. He's always kicking his legs. He's always trying to sell a call, and I think that was the situation here. Now, those who believe otherwise, I can understand how they would believe that seeing the play, but if you don't know for sure, if there's a scintilla of plausible deniability, then I think that's something that has to be exercised and entertained, and ultimately you can't suspend them for this game. And I was proud of the league office with Adam Silver and Mr. Kiki Vandeweghe reaching that conclusion, because I thought it was the right conclusion. Having said all of that, Draymond Green ain't off the hook now. He got to play tonight, but he's played like straight garbage the last 2 games. Guys are blowing by him. He's not rebounding with abandon. He's got a grand total of 16 points in the last 2 games of a Western Conference Finals. That's not the guy who was registering more than a dozen triple-doubles for us this season. He's got to show up and play the way that he's capable of playing if Golden State is going to beat Oklahoma City. But if they can't beat Oklahoma City, I wanted it to be with Draymond Green on the court, not off the court. And the fact that he's on the court tonight for Game 4 makes me very, very happy, because I always thought there's several rules that, you know, everybody looks at me, I'm a Knicks fan, and remember when former Commissioner David Stern, great Commissioner David Stern, suspended Patrick Ewing and a bunch of players with the melee in Miami and all of this other stuff. I have always held that against David Stern. I always thought the rule was absolutely positively idiotic and stupid, where if you stepped over a line, all of a sudden it was automatic suspension. You ain't even involved in any fisticuffs or anything like that. You just reacted and then caught yourself and stepped back. But damn it, you stepped over the line, so you got to get suspended. I always thought that was asinine. And I'm glad to see that the league exercises common sense and is very judicious in its approach. Because we all know if it was David Stern, not only would Draymond Green have been suspended, he'd have been suspended yesterday by 9 in the morning. This stuff that